Yo, what up, YouTube? This your boy FREDTHECORP, here with another video. Just want to say thanks to everybody who joined the page on Facebook. Everything NFL and fantasy football. It's been a big movement. Been a lot of discussions. Everybody's learning. People are rating trades, reviewing stuff, and plus, if you're on Facebook, it doesn't hurt to, you know what I'm saying, while you're on check up on your fantasy and ask a few questions that you can't ask people in the league because you don't want people knowing your information. So you can go on my group and you can learn, or you can ask your questions and get reviews, get your team rated, whatnot. There's people from all over the country. It's just a phenomenal group of guys, just dedicated just fantasy football basically. There's women on there too, so any females out there who want to join, or any females out there that you know that do fantasy football, they're more than welcome to join the group as well. You can add people in the group as long as they're all about NFL football and fantasy, and I'm cool with that. But other than that, let me get started on the video today. First of all, people ask me what site do I use. Me personally, I've used every site possible: Yahoo, CBS, any of those sites. I've pretty much come down to the conclusion that ESPN is the one that I use. I choose that over NFL.com. So I would prefer, if you want to know which site is the best, I will go with ESPN. Those guys over there, they're pretty efficient and the information be flowing, and you never have to wait, and the site never really goes down during the season. I did Fox and the site went down. I did CBS, I did Yahoo, I've done all that. So you want one, ESPN. Also too, for all my people who got smartphones, or if you have the Apple iPhone, ESPN has a phenomenal application. Fantasy Football 2011 ESPN. If you look that app up, it's pretty good. They've got every category. You can post messages, see what the commissioner put on there. You can vote on polls. You can change your lineup. It has the little ticker thing at the bottom letting you know what's going on. Tells you when your players are hurt. It's pretty good. I've got it on my Android and I'm loving it. But yeah, let's get started today on injuries. I know everybody's been hitting me up going crazy right now. Me myself, I drafted Peyton Manning and I drafted Arian Foster. Two separate drafts, but still I've come down to I just don't know what's going on with these two guys. Check it out. First of all, when there's an injury, the only person on the team that can tell the press, the public, me and you, everybody else, that somebody's injured is the coach. The coach and above the coach can only say when the player's injured. So if a player is coming out saying stuff like Arian Foster's x-ray or whatnot, don't look too much deep into that, because only, it's a rule, technically only the coach can discuss a player's injury. So always remember that. So don't pay attention to all these outside sources that say Arian Foster's out for 3-4 weeks. Don't let that be the deciding factor on you passing up Arian Foster and you drafting Ray Rice. You get what I'm saying? So make sure that you know your research and that you know that this guy's hurt for 3-4 weeks. Don't do by what you hear word of mouth, because as you know, he could come out week 1 and get 45 points on the Colts, and then you'll be sitting at home like, fuck my life. So please do your research, do your due diligent research, find out, listen to the coach. The coach is important. Gary Kubiak. That's all you need to worry about. Don't listen to anybody else. No John Clayton, no outside reporters. Just the coach is what matters when it comes to a player's injury. Now Peyton Manning, on the other hand, I almost for certain 99.9% sure he will suit up and play week 1 and continue his streak. So me personally, I stole Peyton Manning in the draft. These guys dropped to just a ridiculous round. The neck injury is not bothering me right now, but if you're scared and you don't want to draft Peyton Manning, something's wrong with you. If you want this guy, go get him. Right now he's slipping to like the 5th, 6th, 4th round, which is just, come on, Peyton Manning in the 5th, 4th round. Come on now. That guy's always went in the 2nd or 3rd round. But hey, fantasy football, each year players switch up, different things happen. So you gotta be able to adapt to your surroundings, and you gotta be able to get these guys for a low price. You know what I'm saying? And I guess Rashad Jennings just got out for the season on the Jaguars, I think. So that raises the value of MJD up just a tad bit. Now I know in some of my videos people are complaining to me that I don't show receivers any love, no wide receivers. So me personally, right here in my heart, I'm going to show some wide receivers some love in this video. Some guys that you may need to watch out for, and just some things I'm gonna point out. Now, first of all, there's one wide receiver in particular. This guy is just, I love this guy. I couldn't get him in none of my drafts, but if you can, Deshaun Jackson on the Philadelphia Eagles, if you can get this guy, I recommend you to get him. He had 47 catches and he had 1,000-something yards. He had 22.5 yards a catch. That is sick. That's nasty. Very sick. So if you get a chance to draft Deshaun Jackson, please don't hesitate. Pull the trigger. That guy's a fantasy football beast, PPR league beast. Also too, Mike Wallace. In 2012, will Mike Wallace be a tier 1 wide receiver? Tier 1. Right now, this guy's awesome. Ben Roethlisberger, he's good. No allegations, no women raped this offseason. It's all good. So I don't know. Hopefully, Mike Wallace has the breakout year that everybody's hoping for, because people are drafting this guy high. Next year, he may end up being tier 1 up there with the Roddy Whites of the world. Mike Wallace, who would ever thought? Also, if you're feeling lucky and you trust Ryan Fitzpatrick, I say get your boy Steve Johnson. Why so serious, Steve Johnson? That's who. Get that dude. He's a beast. I got him in one league. You know what I'm saying? He's actually starting right now in one of my leagues. I got a lot of faith in Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's smart. Hopefully he's smart enough to just throw it to Steve Johnson every single play. So that's about it. And Larry Fitzgerald, people are getting him for a steal too. He's slipping some rounds. You know what I'm saying? He's getting in the 4th round and 3rd round. What people fail to realize is, had Larry Fitzgerald had a consistent quarterback like Tom Brady for his whole career, he may have rewrote the whole record book in the entirety for wide receivers categories. I'm talking about Jerry Rice. No one's safe. Larry Fitzgerald, I mean, on a given Sunday, man, he arguably can be the best receiver on the field out of all on both teams. I mean, you saw what he did in the Super Bowl against the Steelers defense. So if you get a chance to draft Larry Fitzgerald, I mean, of course, you're probably going to draft Megatron or Roddy White, but if he's the best available on the board and you're thinking Kevin Cobb, I say do it. Because think about it. It can only be worse without Kevin Cobb. You know, Kevin Cobb can't do no worse than what Max Hall did last year for the Cardinals. So think about it. Kevin Cobb, full offseason with Larry Fitzgerald, because Kevin Cobb signed with the Cardinals. That trade got done pretty fast. These guys are they're on point. They're doing their thing. So I would trust that Larry Fitzgerald has a good year this year. And Sidney Rice, his stock has plummeted. I actually got him on a couple teams, and I don't know what's going to happen. Me, myself, FREDTHECORP Fantasy Guru, I can't even tell you what's going to happen with Sidney Rice. He's on my bench. I can't put him in the starting lineup. I have no idea how he's going to get the ball. Tavares Jackson just looks frozen in the pocket. I don't know what's going to happen with Seattle's offense. I don't know. So you may have to pass up on Sidney Rice this year, for the simple fact that his quarterback situation is putrid. It is beyond ugly, the quarterback situation in Seattle. I mean, come on. Andrew Luck, anybody? Percy Harvin, It's all on Donovan McNabb. All on McNabb. If McNabb plays like he played when he took the Eagles to 4 NFC Championship games, then Percy Harvin will be a steal. But if McNabb plays like he did in Washington last year, then run for the floodgates. You may be trying to trade Percy Harvin. I say if you drafted Percy Harvin, I say just trade him anyways. Just see what you can get for him. Just see. But he hasn't been having no problems with the migraine headaches. So who knows what can happen? Who knows? Wes Welker. Now that is my favorite player in the league. My favorite player. I love this guy. He's freaking awesome. Texas Tech, Miami Dolphins. What were you thinking? Okay, now supposedly he had a neck injury. Now we all know Bill Belichick. He bullshits the media when it comes to injuries. Wes Welker is not injured. If you get a chance to draft this guy 3rd or 4th round, you must take him. Don't pass up on Welker. He's a beast. PPR league, he's a monster. PPR league, he's top 10. I mean, Brady, if you watch any preseason game, Tom Brady targets Welker 8 to 12 times a game. I mean, come on now. You can't complain. 0.5 a catch. If he maybe gets a touchdown that game, 80 yards. Come on. You see where I'm going. Wes Welker, my man. Wes Welker. Please draft this guy. Let's see. Brandon Lloyd. Alright, now Kyle Horton is officially the #1 starting quarterback. No Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow is ages in the playbook. Kyle Horton, Tebow. Orton has a grasp of the playbook. He's actually a real NFL complete quarterback. Tim Tebow run people. Okay. You get what I'm saying. Well, Brandon Lloyd, actually, this guy is pretty good. People talk shit about Brandon Lloyd, which I don't know why, because that guy be beasting, man. With Kyle Horton for a whole nother offseason, these two guys, they got some chemistry. They got it going on. I mean, I don't admit, Kyle Horton will air it out this year. The Broncos have 0 to none running game. The Broncos running game is so ineffective. I don't know what's gonna happen with their running game, and their coach is who's their coach? Jim Fox or Carolina old coach? I don't know, but if you get a chance to draft Brandon Lloyd late, pick him up. Another guy who's predicted to do big, now I don't know, because his quarterback is a little. We don't know what's going on now. Mike Thomas on the Jacksonville Jaguars. He is the #1 receiver. No more Mike Sims Walker. Mike Sims Walker, he's departed to St. Louis. He's a Ram, Sam Bradford. But Mike Thomas, on the other hand, he could average 10 catches a game. Now, he falls into the category of risk and reward. You draft this guy, it's risky. You could lose everything if you take him too early. So if you get him late, I would do that. But he may not perform good because David Garrard is hella suspect. He's always injured. Something's always wrong. And Blaine Gabbert, he's a rookie. So the quarterback situation in Jacksonville is not good either. So I can't really tell you. If you draft Mike Thomas, that's just completely on you. And Brandon Marshall. Mr. My girlfriend didn't stab me. I fell off the kitchen counter and stabbed myself with a piece of tile. Well, that guy. You saw what he did to the Bucks in the preseason game. He's a monster. Now, it's all depending on Chad Henne. His quarterback situation is just terrible. I'm talking about Chad Henne is like, I mean, you know it's sad when the Miami fans are wanting Matt Moore. The Miami fans boo Chad Henne while he's playing. I mean, they're supposed to be cheering on. They boo this guy. I mean, like, wow. But Brandon Marshall, you gotta draft this guy. I mean, I don't know if he's best available on the board and you pass up on him to get someone like if you just draft like just a D-most guard like Steve Smith, Carolina, I will have to slap you. So don't pass up on Brandon Marshall. He's another risk reward player, you know. But with him, the reward is more higher than the risk. because he does